I think one of the great assets of this organization has always been the people who are the members and who have always had a commitment to share and to teach others this skill and this craft. Northwest Arkansas Handweavers Guild has now been around for 75 years. Founded in 1949 by a group of 14 weavers in Westport. And now, over the years, it's ebbed and flowed. But now, here in 2023, we have 60 weavers that meet every month in Springdale at the Shiloh Museum.
I love it because these are all kindred spirits. You know, they're all interested in similar things. And so we have a good visit as well as good workshops. We bring in very, very good instructors to teach different techniques. And we have a very good turnout.
I've been in and around this guild since the late 70s. And I'm so happy to have this guild to share what I know and other people to share with me what they know. I didn't realize how many bad habits I had. I really had let myself get into with my weaving. And so if you're going to bring something and show it to a bunch of weavers, it needs to be top notch.
So, gosh, I've been with the guild since 2017, and it's something my wife wanted me to do. I needed another avenue because I was struggling personally with issues, which, as a veteran, I suffer from PTSD. And it was tough. You know, I didn't know how to deal with certain emotions at that time. And I used to do macrame when I was younger, so my wife thought we might be a different avenue. And I started doing, you know, she brought me here. We're both going to be part of the guild. She loves to knit, and I just started picking it up. And it's been a lifesaver for me. You know, I've been in struggling with PTSD was my hardest thing, and it gave me an outlet, the way I look at it. So the guild has basically saved my life, honestly. You know, it's given me such a great avenue to express myself, doing various things. It's given me lots of tools. The people are great. We are just a community. Everyone is willing to step up and help, and, you know, they have great experience, knowledge. And I love what the guild does with the community now. We're doing more and more exhibits. I love getting the kids interested because their eyes just wide open. It's fun. Watching a kid learn how to weave is probably one of the biggest joy, honestly. I love it.
So I read a book in middle or high school where it was a fairy tale story, but she wove a dress, golden as the sun, silver as the moon, and bronze as the stars. And she wove the fabrics, and then she sewed her own dresses. And I was just fascinated by this picture of what she did. And my college that I went to thankfully offered a course in weaving. And so I took that. And then a friend of my grandmother's was a weaver as well. And so she also carried me on my weaving journey. And it just kind of took off from there. It's just working. I love working with my hands, so anything I can manipulate with my fingers is just a piece of my heart.
I love weaving. I love dyeing yarn, and I love playing with colors. So this has been an important inspiration for me. The Guild inspires me to do better, try new things, and push the envelope, as you will. It's a great community for encouragement and friendship and help if you need help. In the beginning, I needed a lot of help. so there were people I could reach out to, and I wasn't in it by myself. I'm a learner by being shown in person. I'm not a book learner so much, so having the hands-on approach, people I could call on, talk to about problems, things I glean from meetings, help me to understand how I can weave better.
Well, to me, looming is kind of a solitary act. I mean, when you're sitting by yourself at the loom. So to me, the guild is a community where we can share our passion for our solitary passion. Does that make any sense? You know, you, uh, I am very new to weaving. I waited till I retired and found this. It provides me a lot of relaxation, enjoyment. I think, when you work and you're so dictated, you don't ever nourish the creativity. At least in my job, I wasn't able to nourish that kind of creativity. So it's like a whole new world opened when I retired. And it wasn't until we moved to Bella Vista and I researched, is there anybody that knows anything about weaving, and came across the guild. So even before we moved, I got into contact with them, and then it just became a big goal for me, hey, to connect to somebody else, because I've got this equipment, I really don't know what I'm doing. How can I learn more? And so I think for me, the guild just makes a community of people that are interested in the same things. It gives me a chance to socialize, to connect with them in what normally is a solitary hobby.
From the very beginning, this guild taught. Members of this guild taught. And in 1954, the guild had its first workshop at War Eagle Farms. And after that workshop in the spring, that fall, they had what became the first Ozark Arts and Crafts Fair. This guild is the founder of what continues to be one of the largest arts and crafts fairs in the Ozarks.
I would definitely recommend one of the beginning weaving classes that the Guild offers. There's also some really good books out there, like Learning to Weave by Deborah Chandler is a great resource, especially for me. I'm very visual, and so and it's a great resource for after you take the class, you're like, I don't quite remember how to do this. That's a great resource. But also just getting in community with other weavers where you can ask questions, where you can be mentored, where you can continue to be inspired on your journey and answer any frustrations that you have.